This is the Forbidden Region. This area has been closed off to most humans for more than 100 years, and now it's open. If you're one of the lucky ones who can get a permit. And we did. Welcome to Namibia.
Namibia, in southern Africa, is the second least densely populated country in the world. Cell phone coverage is limited in many areas, and if you know where to go, you can spend days without seeing a single car or soul. The restricted area, or Sperrgebiet, was closed down by the German government months after the diamond rush started in 1908 to avoid people from taking them. Less than 1% of the region has been mined. Now you can only enter with permits, which are extremely difficult to get, even for locals. This makes it one of the most remote places in the world because it's barely had human intervention. I'd personally never seen landscape like that before. It felt like stepping on a different planet. One of the guys in our group had contacts through the Wildlife Conservation Department and secured them for the whole group. This is unheard of. Even tourists can only do day trips. We were going to stay overnight for a few days, but we made a really dumb mistake. We didn't let anyone know we were going there, and there was no phone coverage whatsoever.
There's a seal colony about 5 kilometers away from here, but at this point, I mean, what the sand dunes, we're not going to be able to make it, so we're going to have to find a way to turn around. The problem is the roads are barely marked. We're using Mape, our Czech app. Obviously Google Maps is a no-go here, so let's see how this ends up. The car is excellent, but the main concern here is not about our car breaking down, it's about getting stuck in sand dunes, which is something that happens very often here in Namibia.
This coastline has claimed so many lives over the centuries because of how harsh the climate is out here. If a sailor actually made it to the coast, they would often starve. This is one of the many reasons why this area is so remote and desolate. People only come here for mining and diamonds. Fog's starting to come in, and the weather seems to have taken a turn for the worse. We don't know how long we're gonna stay in here.
I feel like it's the final. Are you ready? The third time's the last time. Let's just get this fuck out of. We're all taking a little break right now. This is it. We have the talk. The talk means the sun's going down. It will in like 3 hours. There's only so much digging we can do, and we're absolutely exhausted. So we looked it up. We're 112 kilometers away from the gate. There's nobody here. Nobody here. 112 kilometers, we're thinking it's a 4 or 5 day hike back. We don't have enough water for that. Nobody cares about the food. The idea would be to leave the car behind, take all the water, food, and then hike back. Maybe hope that someone will drive on the main road. The main road is about 13-15 kilometers away. The thing is, we'd have to go through sand dunes and mountains and who knows what else. And it's honestly, being here is like, it's like a whole different planet out here. It is, I've never seen landscapes like this before. So that's that. We need to get the fuck out of here. And I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little, I don't even know why I'm recording all this. It feels, at this point, it just feels morbid to be recording all of this because I don't even know if it's gonna work. And see if we can build some sort of ramp. We're tearing the car apart. Who the fuck cares? We'll pay for the damages. It doesn't matter at this point. We're tearing the car apart, trying to see if we can build up a ramp because the car's not going up on its own. It just isn't. And that's it. Let's hope for the best because I love hiking, but this is not the kind of situation where I want to hike in order to let people know that I'm alive. And then eventually get help so they can get the car out of here. but at this point, nobody gives a fuck about the car. We just want to get the fuck out of here. No more Forbidden Region, please.
After 9 hours of digging, we finally managed to get the car out. We got stuck around 9 a.m. It was close to 6 p.m. by the time we got out. I wish I had footage of it, but I was afraid it wasn't gonna work. But I can tell you this, that was one of the most wholesome moments of my life. We were running after the car, screaming, "Go! Go!" and jumping up in the air. And then came the hugs and the tears, because we genuinely didn't know if we were gonna make it out. With enough water for 2 days and some of the wildest terrain in the world, the chances of us getting out of there alive were low. We spent over 2 hours collecting large rocks and took down the big parts of the car, including ladders and the table to build a ramp. You can see how deflated the tires are. That's what ultimately worked. It took us a few hours to try and get out of the Forbidden Region. We had to follow our own tire tracks with flashlights. The sand dunes never stop moving here. They're constantly in motion because of the wind. As memorable as the Forbidden Region was, I don't think I'll be coming back here ever again, even if I get permits again. This is just a reminder to not get carried away by other people's experience of a destination, and to always let others know if you're going somewhere remote without reception. Subscribe and follow along for more travel stories from around the world.